Alright, welcome back to my first game of GP I don't know what the J stands for, because I forgot. But yeah, let's go. First GP since I can't play that Dreamsight Minister 8 the Dreamsight 8 deck anymore because, man, that Dreamsight got murdered. So now I have to go with another deck. And it's just fine. It's a bit slow, but actually my opponent's on burn. Okay, is this acceptable versus burn? I think I need a 1-drop versus burn, right? What 1-drops do I have again? Laga Recluse? Yes, Laga Recluse is the best card versus burn, so I should mulligan for that. Okay, this is fine too. So what do I bottom? Turn 1's going to be Forest Primal. Turn 2 is going to be Pale Scatterer, probably. Can I bottom a land here? I think I probably can, right? Yeah, I'll probably draw into another land eventually. I do need blue somehow. I'll bottom Mysterious Cataract? No, I need blue, right? So this is kind of hard. Actually, I think I can probably just afford to bomb Charge Fast. Like, can I really afford to tap out? Yeah, I can, okay. I have to bomb Wayfarer Shrine, right? And then I have to fetch a Shifting Land. Okay, that's gonna be really painful, but hopefully it won't come back to bite me too much. Anyways, turn on Primal Resurgence. That's like probably the ideal opening. And Pale Scatter is also gonna stick the aura on Forest, which is kind of annoying because I'd rather stick it on something that can tap for blue. But I guess that's not possible here, because yeah, I need triple green and a blue somehow, somewhere. So where's the Shifting Glade? Okay, yeah, there it is. Do I want Seaside Growl instead? No, I need to get Shifting Glade, and I just have to accept that I'm going to take some damage, which is unfortunate, but whatever. So next turn I get to play Pronouncer, and then untap this thing, and then... Oh, should I play Pronouncer instead? Like, if I play Pronouncer first... Oh yeah, I totally should have done that, shouldn't I? Ugh. Well, hopefully it won't matter too much. It probably will, because now there's just a bunch of extra chump blockers, and not even just extra, like, it's 2 chump blockers because it sees the Blossom coming in afterwards. Okay, Suitor Trigger, yeah, I take 1. On the bright side, they can't exactly attack past the Pale Scatterer. If I top deck a land next turn, I think I just play Chartavast. Hopefully it's a basic. It probably is going to be a basic if I ever top deck a land, because my deck's mostly basics. So then I can turn off Shifting Glade, and I Chartavast, draw like 4 or 5 cards, and then next turn I probably have to win. Or at least I can probably stabilize. Do I have any life gain main deck? I have Bow, I guess. Do I have any other life gain main deck? I'm not sure. Let me double check. No, I don't. Okay, so it's just 2 sacrificial bowls. But that probably should be enough if I ever get there. Okay, so yeah, I'm fine if they kill Paddle Scouter, because it's going to trade for 2 cards if that happens. And then I just play Pronouncer, and that's also going to break wall them for a bit. Unless they're running Forked Bolt main or Forked Pillar. I'm not sure. I should check their deck. Well, actually, no, they don't. All they have is bolts, so it's not like they can really punish me. I mean, yeah, sure, it kills my guy, but you traded 2 cards for it. I'm really happy with that. Alright, sure. And yeah, they're forced to play Bloodvenge post-combat. That's even better. It does mean I can't really afford to play Chartavast immediately. Okay, so Pronouncer, untap, recall. Can I recall first? No, I can't unless I draw into a land, but that's kind of risking it. So yeah, sure, I'll play Pronouncer first. Make the aura. I'm gonna have 1 green floating. Yeah, that's not great, but whatever. Actually, I have 1 green floating right now because, yeah, that should be like that. I'm gonna have a bunch of green floating after this. Yeah, that's a problem with, ouch, having these big lands. So I go up to, like, this, right? So then I have to pay for a recall, and I have 2 mana left floating. So hopefully I draw into something I can play with this. Well, that's not great, but actually, no, it's pretty good. I just play Pronouncer number 2. Stick land aura on the same thing, and now I'm getting 2 antelopes per aura. And next turn I get to make a bunch of mana. And like, how are they gonna attack past this, right? This is absolutely amazing for me. This is how you beat burn. At least creature-based burn, right? Yeah, they have a bunch of creatures, so it's particularly good. So if I don't draw anything next turn, then I just get to Chartavast by using the land aura to untap the land. If I do draw a land, then I just get to hardcast Chartavast, and then I guess once I draw into something, I get to untap the land. So I get to play a 3-drop off whatever I grab with Chartavast, except if it is recall or something. Yeah, I don't have a lot of blue. Probably Shrine. It's not great. So do I just try to play Chartavast, or do I recall first? Can I cast recall? I can, right? Yeah. So do I play or I think recall is better right now because I do need more lands, and recall gets me that. In that case, I should play Crumbling Shrine first, just to see, just so I can determine or get to explore before I get to draw with recall. So yeah, I'll do that. Let's see, what do I find? Wonderful. Yeah, so that's something I can draw off, play off Recall now. Anyways, that's more than enough mana for Recall Forgotten Aeons, or actually just exactly enough mana for Recall Forgotten Aeons, but yeah. And okay, nothing super great. I can play Forest again, so that turns off Shifting Glade, which is great. And I just play Log of Recluse as a blocker, right? I'll do that. And I need to start attacking soon because they will eventually clock me down. Actually, I have Sack Bowl. Does that do anything for me? I can Sack Bowl the Timber Range, Mysterious Cataract, so that's 4 life from Sack Bowl. It's not great. Well, I need to attack soon. If I attack with Pronouncer, they're going to trade. That's 4 damage to face, and then they're not going to kill Recall Forgotten Aeons, right? So I want to throw away one of my Pronouncers for 4 damage. I think that's probably worth it. Yeah, like most of the tokens just don't do much right now. Sure. End of turn here with you? Ah, right. Okay, so how much damage can I do with a bunch of 1/1s versus how much damage I can do with maybe I should have attacked with a bunch of all these guys. Yeah, that was a mistake. Well, I can't afford to let them draw more cards, right? Because yeah, I'm just gonna give them tokens. But they can't actually buff the tokens, which is a lot more reassuring for me. It's mostly just 4 damage coming to face, or 3 damage, plus whatever hasters they have. And for the most part, I think I just next turn I play Sack Bowl and then use its ability, so that basically gives me a 4 life buffer. Tamiyo's interesting though. I mean, I always play Tamiyo first because it's basically free with these 2 guys, although it lets me off blue for a turn, so that's also not great. Honestly, the mana in this deck is surprisingly bad because you have all these blue cards, but you only have very little blue source that you actually want to tap. And if that's what they're going to tap with, then sure, I'll just block like that and take 2. They left the guy back. Do I have lethal if they didn't leave this guy back? Well, I don't want to calculate that. Another pronouncer. Cool. Like, I can make a stupid amount of mana, but not enough blue for really what I need it to do. Well, pronouncer, I can just make 3 chumpers, and then attack, but that's my 4th chumper, so I can just kind of attack with impunity here. And sure, I'll do that. So pronouncer preserves. Failure resolve. Wonderful. So if they have a response, then they should do it now. Otherwise, I'm getting some more antelopes. Those guys are going to have something sickness right now. Do I want to play Chartavast right now? If I wanted to play Chartavast, I should have done it earlier. Fine. I should just Chartavast, right? Like, what am I looking for off Chartavast? Probably another land so I can get my 2nd blue source or something. Larian Alpha. Could I cast Larian Alpha after Chartavast? I don't think so. I think it's just better to make do with what I have in hand because I already have such an overwhelming advantage. The only way I lose is if I have 3 burn spells, so I should play Sack Bowl. In which case, yeah, Tamiyo is the best thing to combo with it, because if I just go straight for Chartavast, then I have enough mana to keep up Sack Bowl. Well, anyways, I play Tamiyo, let resolve. So, plus her to untap this thing, and scry 1. Another pronouncer, is that what I want? Actually, sure, why not? Just keep stacking pronouncers, right? No, I need more lands, I think. Alright, so now I have Sack Bowl with 1 mana up. I use the 1 mana to exile their land. So I guess that's my blockers. Sweet. So attack with all these guys. I mean, they're dead next turn, right? So it's not like I really need to care about what exactly I'm attacking with. Okay, sure, yeah, that's fine. They can't attack past this, so the only way they win is if they try to kill me with burn, in which case I just Sack Bowl, and then I'm safe, basically. End of turn Searing Grace. Are they going to try to target the Sack Bowl? No, they're going to target my face. Do I need to worry about instant speed burn in response to Sack Bowling? Yeah, maybe. I'm sure I take 3, but like, there's no way they can punish me. Oh, they can. If they have enough instant speed burn, they can like throw 2 bolts at my face, force me to Sack Bowl, and then wreck me there. It'd be really embarrassing if I lost this game. All because I didn't want to Sack Bowl early. Okay, yeah, now I'm actually never mind. Yeah, I just win here then. Okay, I'll Sack Bowl my own land here. If they want to bolt me, I can just respawn with untapping. So unless they have 2 bolts or something. They're thinking, okay, they might want to kill my Sack Bowl right now. Okay, they're just going to concede. I didn't misplay horribly. Or maybe I did, but I never got punished for it, so that's almost the same thing. So going to sideboarding, what does my opponent have? They have Fork Pillar, and they have Roots of Bleeding. So that's probably what they're going to be bringing in. Well, unfortunately, I can't really do anything against that, so yeah, stand unassailable, Bessie's Brood, more Sack Bowls. Just the works, make Burn Cry. What do I not want? I don't need that many Larian Alphas, because that's a slow card. Chartavast is also a slow card. In fact, I probably don't want even more of them. Actually, do I need Larian Alpha to win? Yeah, I'll keep one around. Tamiyo's kind of slow. Maybe I just cut all the Larian Alphas. Like, yeah, do I need these guys? They win the game in short order, but do I have any way of killing Curse of Bleedings? No, I don't. Wait, why does this deck not have the artifact enchantment destruction? Okay, yeah, why does this deck not have any ways to kill enchantments? Even though we're in green, like, this should be the easiest thing ever, but no, you don't actually run it. Okay, I think I bring out Charge the Vast Overlayer now. I'll do one of each because, oh no. Yeah, I'll bring out some more cameos, I guess, right? And then, sure, why not? And, okay, this is the perfect hand. I get early Logger Recluse and make Burn Cry. I have no blue source still, so I can't follow up with the Recall Forgotten Aeons, which kind of just shows off why this deck has mana problems. This is what you get for playing a mana-based foil basics. So if they do land a Curse of Bleeding, I'm kind of on the clock. Maybe that's why I should keep layering alphas around. Okay, they're going to 5. Yeah, that's not looking good for them. I don't think they can really beat me on Mall to 5 because, well, maybe I just get mastered for the entire game. But like Sackbow still exists, so they need to answer this thing. So they waste a burn spell on it, which is really bad for them because they had to go down to 5. So yeah, I don't think they have enough burn to finish me off from this hand. But who knows, maybe burn just does burn things. Okay, they don't have a turn 1 creature, so yeah, they don't have the best hand. Okay, but like, yeah, I could just get mastered out of game. I need a blue land really badly. Storm Surge. Oh, they played Storm Surge as a land because they saw the full art and thought it was a land. That's hilarious. I mean, I didn't notice either, so I can't blame them too much. Although I can blame them for playing the full art version. I still prefer the original art for Storm Surge, so like the Arcanum, whichever Arcanum set it came from, that art. But now we're doing a Judge Call, so yeah, fun times. Alright, Judge Call resolved, and that was a funny Judge Call. Yeah, seems like we're gonna have to deviate from procedure, and because Gateway didn't actually have an untapped red source, so yeah. Anyways, let's see. Sorry, in my turn, so yeah, go. I assume I'm at a huge advantage now because they don't have their land, so they can like, oh, well, they just pass. No, here with you, I get it. They're gonna try to spam the board with tokens. Can I deal with that? No blue source. Okay, this is disappointing. Actually, if they play here with you, do I just let them draw? Actually, I need to draw too, right? So the question becomes, is 4 1/1s more dangerous for me than them having 4 cards? I think the answer is yes, because I don't want them to draw into lands. Did I play Crumbling Shrine instead? I play Sackbow and just dies, right? But that's fine, because it eats up a bolt. I'll play Crumbling Shrine because please get me a... Okay, no, this is fine. I just, yeah, put this on top and it kills something when it comes in. But I do need a blue land, don't I? What am I actually playing towards, I guess? That's the question. Is if I bend this and then I draw a blue land, what do I do? And the answer is, I'm screwed. So yeah, I keep this on top. I play out the Sackbow and let it get killed. I mean, that's basically the play here. Because I don't want to keep Sackbow in hand. I guess I could have, like, bend the Brood and then kept Sackbow in hand. But that's not great for me. Okay, they do have a 3rd land too. I'm assuming they're all top decking those lands because they didn't have another land in hand during their first turn. Scorched Bowl? Okay, sure. I expected that. But that's fine because they're wasting damage on my creature instead of my face. So like, I also took 3 from that. Oh, are they gonna point everything at face, or are they gonna try to kill the Logger Recluse? They can point everything at face, sure. So top deck and Brood there was actually not great because it kills a token, and then I guess I can even pump Logger Recluse. I take 1, I go down to 10, but they're up cards, so yeah, maybe I just win the top deck war or something. Anyways, Brood eats up a token, and yeah, go. As soon as I draw a blue source, I think I just stabilize because I play Recall Forgotten Aeons, and that just draws me into more stuff. And they could have top deck here with you again, I think. That would be pretty bad. I don't think I'm worried about anything else they can top deck. They keep swinging, so I'm going to block one of them. And they pass. So it's either here with you or another land. And okay, there we go. There is the blue source. How much do I want to pay for it? If I shock myself, I go down to 8. That dies to 3 bolts. Do I want to go through that risk? No, not really. I can also fetch the thing that makes basics tap for blue. That would like it hit me for 3. I don't want to do that. If I do that, then I play Recall, I draw. Like if they ever play Curse of Bleeding, I'm kind of screwed, aren't I? Bessie's Brood dies to a Lightning Bolt, so if they have Bolt in hand, they hit my Bessie's Brood. I take 1, I block here. I think I'm alright with waiting, but Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I can pump Logger Recluse, I guess, to another token. I mean, if they had a creature in hand, they would have played it. So that was not here with you because they definitely would have played there. So I think they're holding a land. This pass again, I think they're still holding land, so that's really good for me. How about anime criminally try end of turn? Maybe? Well, whatever. I'll scatter. Alright, time to stack all my things onto a single. Yeah, do I want to play Seaside Grotto? Because that gets me into 3 bolt range. I know I have an easy way to gain myself out of it, so I won't do that. To play here is Pedal Scatter on the island and then Recall. That seems solid. Draw 2. No extra lands, unfortunately. But I did draw into a Sack Bowl, which I can pump once. It's still 2 life. I guess that's fine. And meanwhile, I'll just keep all these guys back to block because actually no, giving them time is bad for me because you can just keep drawing to bolts and then they just kill me. But if I drew into Sackbow, then that's good because so with Sackbow with 1 land in graveyard means that I survived 1 more bolt than expected. Is this another land in hand? Like, I have to assume they're just holding lands because they definitely would have done something way sooner if they actually had anything to play and they're just trying to bluff. Which is a bit unfortunate for them that they're flooding out. Whatever. I can't play Recall Forgotten Aeons again. I don't think that's what I want to do. I think what I want to do is play Cameo, untap the land, and play Sackbolt and Basic's Brood. I have 7 mana, right? So I can. Tameo basically costs 2 mana. Or actually, it costs 1 mana, right? Yeah, sure, I'll do that then. Play Tameo, uptick. Okay, Pedal Scatter, is that good? Yeah, I guess it's decent. Okay, they're gonna concede because I think they just top deck lands. Unfortunate. And also, first turn they they tried to play Storm Surgeon's land too, but yeah. Maybe this deck does have legs. Anyways, that's round 1 of GPJ for me.